Road cycling and gravel grinding and mountain biking too. This is the P-Town Weekend, the weekend review.
I'm gonna be like just slow and wobbling all over the place.
You have very aggressive tires, so don't be afraid to charge them.
Yeah, those are knobbier than I remember them being.
Yeah.
I know, they are aggressive.
Cross boss.
Tires, man.
And out. Next up, Five Mountain Brewing Company. Welcome to this week's Weekend Review. This week we have a adventure style ride to show you. We left from the house here on P-Town and headed down towards Shickshinny for a gravel ride, and our proposed ending was Five Mountain Brewing Company. So we're going to stop there and take a ride home. On this ride we had myself, Lisa, and Murphy. We left from P-Town here and just got under 30 miles in. It was 29 some change before we arrived at our destination. Ran into lots of nice gravel along the way. Had a little bit of ice and snow on the roads here and there, but nothing that caused any accidents, so that was okay. And then caught some wonderful sunset footage as we arrived to the brewery right at just about dark. So it was timed pretty perfect. Here's some clips from that one. Enjoy. So we left the house right around 2 o'clock, with the proposed ride time being around 2.5 hours or so. As soon as we hit the gravel, I think it was evident it was going to be a good day. The snow that we had was crushed down and packed pretty good, so that any ice had that layer of snow on top of it. A lot of the spots have even begun to melt already on this ride. If you recall last week when we rode through this section on Casco, this was solid ice here. Coming up now about 3/4 of the way up to biggest climb of the route, I think, which is Smisdale Road. Got one other sizable one on Craigle Hill coming up later, once we get down towards the Hunlocks more. Beautiful day though. Sun is shining. So after the biggest climb of the day, we probably had the most notable downhill of the day as well, which was along Hartman Road, coming all the way down from Moon Lake down to Main Road in Hunlock Creek. So after a brief climb on Main Road, we had our first rest stop for some needed nutrition before we headed up the next climb up Indian Cave Road. Oh, climbing Indian Cave Road. This is going to take us to Ridge Road, which hopefully is dirt. It's about halfway done. That was another good climb on the day. At the top there were some nice ledges and big rock outcroppings, and then also an old-time Ferris wheel. Gravel! So at this point in the ride, we started really getting into some nice stuff. So these clips were from Ridge Road, our first gravel section after we crossed Main Road in Hunlocks. Plenty of sections as well, like right here where it looked like we were going to end up on our butts. And this was the start of the third bigger climb of the day, Bayer Road. Looks like this is going to be the top, I think. That was a good climb. Bayer Road. Nice. I think we told Lisa we have a surprise for her, which she already kind of guessed was going to be beer. But this looks like the spot for that up here, I think. Oh yeah. Good climb. I think there's a pretty view on the other side of this too. We'll find out after a beverage.
Beer didn't freeze. I believe it has enough alcohol. It should be safe. It's pretty cold. It's like 8% or whatever.
Here she comes.
Shark attack.
She's got it.
He's going the distance.
I love tight being fun. You had a beer this whole time? I don't know how to break my bike. I have to stop my bike.
Oh yeah. She's got a beer stash.
Hookavesa?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ah.
I was trying to cover it up so you'd have to identify it. That was a good job.
Yeah, I'm not that far out of my mind yet. I love tight being
Here, you want
fun.
to taste of this?
Anybody want some black and tan?
Who had the beers?
We both carried a beer.
Sorry I slobbered all over the can.
This makes us feel like water.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not like there's anything too crazy going on.
No,
It's all downhill from here, right?
pretty much.
Gary said the only hill was that Zebek climb. Which
No, he said Misdale.
Yeah, Smithsdale's the biggest one. That was pretty comparable there. Definitely a
You could try
bigger
that one at least.
bigger gradient.
I do understand what Leon means with the gearing, though. But I can't blame the bike.
So onward we went after that stop into the start of the pretty sunset cliffs, and I thought that was the top of the climb with the view afterwards, but it was just a trick. There was a tiny little downhill here, but then there was another little steep cap off to this climb before we're at the official top. Hope they're ready for another good climb. Guys, ready for another good climb? But of course, we're going straight here. Ready? This one's short-lived though. It's got a steep punch, but it's...
We have shots to stop this. We caught fire.
No, and you were going slow upon it too, so I was waiting for you to turn left at the very last second. And
You gotta warm up after that downhill. Look at that sun. Oh man. Look at this. like a single track of gravel in the middle there. So this is Route 239, I think. So we could make a left here and go right to the brewery. But who wants to do that? Gotta do a little bit more. There's a Shickshinny Valley Gap down there. And the nice roads continued in this section. This part here is on Sorber Road. And you couldn't have asked for a better sunset ending to a ride than we got today. This was Grange Road, which did bring us down to 239, and then we got onto some more gravel to finish the ride. And this here road was TR 474. So bumbled, they didn't even give it a name. But man, this was probably the highlight of the ride. It was a nice gradual downhill with the sunset off to the right, a stream off to the right down the valley. Nice, came out to a field clearing with deer in it. Just perfect picture painting. And as if this road couldn't get any more beautiful, all of a sudden a switchback turned up and we had to climb out of there. Magnificent. She's got it. She could taste the victory. There's one more kick like this around the corner. And I think that's it. One more climb after that. That's the top up there. That's it. Right,
Ride's over.
right turn up here. That's a blue door, I think. Something like that. And
There's a winery up here somewhere, like a vineyard / winery. Off of like Mountain or Sunshine or something.
yeah, we're gonna be on both of those. I mean, Sunshine's right up here. I think we're gonna cross over that and continue on Buck Hill, and then we're gonna hit Mountain Road right down to 239. And that was the rest of the ride. This was the right turn on the blue door here. A little climb, which I forgot about on this road, right here that you see. But then at the top of this one, we were treated with the almighty sunset video of the ride. So that was it for that ride. Hope you enjoyed. Some awesome sunset nature clips on that one for sure, and some beautiful roads out that way. Would have liked to have a little bit more video from the conclusion, the finale of that one when we arrived at the brewery, but a couple things went down. First of all, it got dark on us pretty quick, so the video quality diminished. And then right at the end on the last road before we hit 239 coming down Mountain Road, Lisa got a back tire flat, so Murphy and I raced ahead to meet Leah at the brewery so we could get in the car and go back to get Lisa so she didn't have to walk the whole way back to the brewery. Once we got back to there, it was still very chilly outside, so we were all kind of in a rush to get changed out of the sweaty gear before we went inside to the brewery to enjoy it there. But did try a couple beers down there. Good place. Definitely recommend it if you haven't been there yet. It's a nice small local feel to it right there on the main road in Shickshinny. You can't miss it. But definitely check it out. After that, we went back towards our way and we went to go to Benny Brewing to get food, but they were jam-packed, so we ended up crossing the river closer to home and went back to Uncle Buck's for some high-quality smoked meat. But great ending to a great day. Always fun when we do adventure-style rides like that. Sure to be more out there, so check the Facebook if you're interested in coming out on one. But see you out there. Have a good week.
This is the P-Town Weekend, the Weekend Review.